The candlelight flickered on my phone screen as the message arrived. Stuck at work, don't wait up. I stared at it longer than necessary. The punctuation was wrong. She never skipped emojis on anniversaries. Across the city, somewhere with linen tablecloths and practiced smiles, wine was being poured. I could feel it. Not intuition, pattern recognition. The kind you develop when you've lived with someone long enough to notice the microscopic shifts. 5 years married, 7 years together, and tonight, silence. I typed back slowly, no worry. I placed the phone face down. The apartment felt staged, too clean, too temporary, like a hotel room you never unpack in because you know you're leaving. My chest didn't hurt. That worried me. I opened the closet. Her dresses stared back at me, colorful, confident. I took my suit jacket instead. The expensive one she said made me look intimidating. I smiled at that memory. It aged well. Outside, the elevator hummed. Down, down, down. By the time I reached my car, the decision had already been made. Not out of rage, out of clarity. That night, while she toasted to youth and appetite across a French menu, I packed my life into 3 cases and drove to the mansion she thought was an unnecessary expense. I slept like a man who had finally stopped pretending. The proof didn't come all at once. It never does. It arrives in fragments, a scent that doesn't belong, a laugh that feels rehearsed, a phone angled away, always away. I remembered the way she started calling me old soul, a compliment sharpened into an insult over time. I remembered her sudden interest in skincare routines that promised reversal, youth chasing youth. The next morning, she called me 37 times. I didn't answer. Instead, I replayed the last 6 months in reverse. Late meetings, weekend retreats, a password change she blamed on work policy. She said that one too quickly. Denial tried to speak. I muted it. I wasn't angry. I was offended. Betrayal is personal, but stupidity is insulting. She underestimated the quiet man who paid attention while she performed. At noon, I finally checked our shared credit account. A charge glowed back at me. Le papillon bleu. French, expensive, romantic, and definitely not overtime. I didn't confront her. I observed. I pulled phone records, not messages, just metadata, timestamps, frequencies. A number appeared again and again, always late, always brief. Discipline disguised as discretion. I hired no one. I needed no help. Truth doesn't hide well from men who know where to look. His name surfaced through a university alumni database. 20 years old, business major, internship at a firm we'd once considered acquiring. I almost laughed. She had traded depth for novelty, experience for appetite, 5 years of shared history for someone who still needed instructions to iron a shirt. At home, she played the role beautifully. Tears, apologies for absence, a gift she'd panic bought. I kissed her forehead. She flinched. Inside, the storm sharpened into ice. I began moving assets quietly. Accounts, properties. The mansion deed shifted fully into my name. Perfectly legal, perfectly final. I booked a DNA test for a question I hadn't admitted asking yet. Not because I suspected, because certainty is power. The results arrived on a Tuesday. So did the end of us. I laid the envelope on the table between us. White, unassuming, lethal. "What's that?" she asked. "Read it." Her fingers trembled. Mine didn't. The color drained from her face line by line, not from guilt, panic, the kind that comes when the story collapses all at once. "He's just a mistake," she whispered. "I was lonely." I nodded. Not in agreement, in confirmation. "You celebrated our anniversary with him," I said, calm, precise. She broke. Tears, excuses, the full inventory of regret deployed too late to matter. I stayed seated. Silence is louder when it knows the truth. I stood, picked up my keys. "I moved out last night," I said, "to the mansion." Her head snapped up. "You can't." "I can," and I did. I handed her a folder, bank statements, property transfers, legal notices, each page a quiet amputation. You thought I was predictable, I continued. That was your only real mistake. She screamed then, not my name, not forgiveness, loss. I walked to the door. You were right about one thing, I said, without turning back. I am intimidating. The door closed behind me with surgical finality. The mansion is silent in a way that feels earned. No echoes of lies, no rehearsed affection. I pour a drink and watch the city lights from above. Somewhere below, she is unraveling narratives, rewriting herself as the victim. It won't work. Truth has weight. It settles eventually. I don't hate her. Hate requires investment. I withdrew everything. 5 years taught me what loyalty costs. One night taught me what freedom feels like. And as the glass empties, so does the last remaining attachment. Some people lose love. I lost an illusion and gained myself back.